The book is called Unjunk Your Junk Food, Healthy Alternatives to the Conventional Snacks. Joining us, one of the co-authors, Andrea Donsky. Great to have you here. So we just did a really quick turnaround going from the beverages to a lot of our favorite snacks. And what you're saying is you're going to likely be eating some of this junk food. Yeah. It's about making the healthier choices, especially when it comes to the ingredients. Not necessarily what's going to be best for the diet or for skimming down, but really the ingredients that are in there.
That's right. Absolutely right. And what we did is we found ingredients that we call the Scary 7, which are the 7 worst ingredients we found on junk food and packaged foods. And these are the ingredients that we really want to stay away from. So if we're going to eat our junk food, because I do, and we all do, just make better choices, because there are better choices that taste just as good as our the normal junk food we're eating, but this is just a little bit better for us. They still have sugar, but they're better for us because they don't have the chemical additives, which is really what we want to avoid.
And it's just taking the extra time, I guess, when you're going grocery shopping to look for what it is you don't want and then find the products, because you have some great alternatives. You'll show us what's bad and what's good.
Yeah, so we just tell people, pick a product up off the shelf, turn it over, and read the ingredients, because if a product has harmful ingredients, it doesn't matter how much fat and calories, we don't want to be eating it anyways.
Okay. Where do you want to start?
So here, we can start with MSG. So, well, the Scary 7, what they are is there's high fructose corn syrup, which in Canada is known as glucose fructose. There's trans fats, there's monosodium glutamate, there's artificial colors, artificial flavors, artificial sweeteners, and certain preservatives.
All right.
So for example, this is MSG. So the Cheetos has MSG, and if you look at the back of the package and the ingredients, it'll say monosodium glutamate. The better option would be the Barbara's Cheese Puffs. They don't have the MSG or the monosodium glutamate. A good option is Kettle chips. They don't have monosodium glutamate as well. So these are there are better
So you can have your chips or you can have your cheesies. Just do it and look for the products with no MSG.
With no MSG.
All right.
Trans fats. So we all think, oh, I'm going to reach for a cracker. It's a great snack. Well, not so much. It has hydrogenated oils in it, which is trans fats. So the better option would be something like Late July. Doesn't have trans fats, but tastes just as delicious.
So you're looking for a product also, usually in the corner it says 0 trans fats.
Not necessarily.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you.
So just because the nutrition facts panel says 0, it doesn't mean it has 0, because if it has hydrogenated oils, partially hydrogenated oils, or shortening, it means it has trans fats. There's a label loophole in Canada that allows companies to write 0 if it has less than 0.2 grams of trans fats per serving. So that's why it's so important that we read the ingredients, because if it has that hydrogenated oils, it means it has trans fats.
Okay.
Artificial colors. So these are all great options. This is Go Naturally Candy and Surf Sweets. They do not use artificial colors. They use natural colors derived from fruits and vegetables. Whereas the Jelly Belly, if you turn it over, you'll see the word color. In Canada, companies aren't required to write what type of food coloring they're using. They can just write the word color as a blanket term. So really knowing what to look for is important, because you want to avoid those artificial colors, because it's the biggest issue as a mother, I'm a mother of 3, is when it comes to children. It causes hyperactivity in children with and without behavior problems.
I think that's the key right there. Okay.
Very important.
Absolutely. It's funny because we come to this one.
This is high fructose corn syrup. So in Oris, it has high fructose corn syrup, and there is an alternative, which is the Country Choice Organics. They make, and it tastes just as great as a regular Oreo without the high fructose corn syrup. So the issue with high fructose corn syrup is that we know it's now linked to obesity and heart disease.
Point blank.
Yeah, that's what the research is showing. So we really want to stay away from it. And when there's so many better alternatives, why even opt for that option?
I mean, you don't even need to let the kids know, especially this is, well, adults have this as a snack, but this is kind of one of the favorites for the go-tos. Yeah. You don't even need to let them know. It looks the same. Yep. They're going to be tasting something very similar, and yet you're getting rid of one of the most harmful ingredients that there is on the market.
That's it. And the key is to start when they're young, because then they really won't know the difference. And maybe they will later on, but eventually they'll choose. It's laying the foundation when they're from a very little age.
Okay, 2 more things we want to get to.
Yeah, so these are artificial flavors. So a lot of us think that, oh, Kellogg's Special K-Bar is a great option. Well, not so much. Look on the front of the package. Under the strawberry, you'll see that it says artificially flavored. So what they're doing is, and if you look at the ingredients, you will not find one strawberry in those ingredients. It's actually strawberry flavored cranberries that they're using. A little scary, considering we think this is a healthier option. It's actually not even, Doritos would be a better option, even though they're horrible. So it's very scary. Nature's Path Bar would be the better option. They don't have one red flag or Scary 7 ingredient in them. Totally clean, healthy, and organic.
And then really quickly.
So this is the artificial sweeteners. The key is to really look on the front of the package. Tetley makes a really nice infusion. You can add it to your water. No artificial sweeteners in it. And Santa Cruz makes a great spritzer with no artificial sweeteners that you can use, and delicious.
Honestly, there's so much information. Some really great tips. I think hopefully people are making a different decision. You can see here too is that you have the bad choice and the good choice. So you are giving people the option here. If this is what you're craving, this is the better way to go, especially when it comes to fudgicles and how to do it. I love
page 25. It has all the information on page 25. You can cut it out, put it in your wallet, and take you shopping with you. It's like a cheat sheet.
Awesome. It was a pleasure to meet you again. The book is called Unjunk Your Junk Food. We do have to take a commercial break. We're approaching top of the hour 4 of the program, coming up right after this.